Hello. So this is a question asked in GATE ECE 2023. The question is from like Cauchy's integral formulas. So this is a complex variable question. The question is we have to find out the contour integral z plus 2 divided by z square plus 2z plus 2 dz, right? Where the contour is given as z, where z is z plus 1 minus 3 by 2z is equal to 1. So this is the constant that is given, and we have to find out the integration of this particular integral. So what we will do, we will first identify what are the poles available. So you can see the poles that will be available here is what? You equate this to 0. So z square plus 2z plus 2 is equal to 0. That is nothing but z plus 1 ka whole square, okay, and plus 1. I can write it down something like this: z square plus 2z plus 1 plus 1. So this particular term is z plus 1 का whole square plus 1. समझ में आया कि नहीं? आपको क्या करना है? You have to separate it out in different forms. All right. So if we did this, z plus 1 is equal to minus 1, right? So minus 1 will become how much? If you do a square root, then it will become z plus 1 का whole square is equal to minus 1. So z plus 1 is equal to how much? Plus minus square root of minus 1, that is plus minus z. Okay, so you write it down here, just minus 1, and then it is going to come up this. All right. So you have z plus 1 is equal to plus minus j. So z is going to be minus 1 plus j and minus 1 minus j. So these are the two poles that is there with u. All right. Pole number 1, pole number 2. Now we have to identify which pole is outside the contour and which pole is inside the contour, because whatever the poles that is available inside the contour, that only will be taken for the integral. Outside will be removed. So what happens? At how to check it? At z equal to minus 1 plus j, you see, you put this value minus 1 plus j inside, okay, and find out the value, like mod of this value. So mod of this will be how much? This j and minus 3 by 2 j is minus j by 2, 1 got cancelled, right? So this is nothing but 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is less than 1, it means it will be inside this. So not only 1, like whatever this value is there now, that you have to compare. So this is 1, so less than 1 it means inside. So if this mod is coming lesser than this, then it will be inside. If it is more than that, then it will be outside. So let us talk about another pole, minus 1 minus j. So this is going to come up as 5 by 2. Okay, you put minus 1 minus j here at place j. So this is going to be minus j 5 by 2. So this is going to be 5 by 2, which is more than 1. It means it is outside contour. So we are ready with the pole which is inside the contour. So first of all, we have to find out, like, integral of f of z dz is equal to 2 pi I into residue of f of z. Since only one residue is there, we will have only one residue. So how to get this residue? So this residue can be found out by f of z, residue of f of z at z equal to minus 1 plus j. Limit z tends to 0, minus 1 plus j. I have taught you a formula z into f of z, right? But the problem is if my f of z is equal to, let's say, phi of z by psi of z, like up and down, right? And at z is equal to a, my psi of z is 0. Then what will happen? It will become undefined, right? So for that, what happens is, and phi of z is not 0 at the same time, then my residue becomes simply phi of a divided by psi dash of a. Okay, so my residue of f of z at z equal to, residue of f of z at z equal to a becomes phi of a by psi dash of a. So what I did, limit z tends to minus 1 plus j, phi of z by psi dash of z. So phi of z was z plus 2. You can see this was the function, z plus 2, and then psi dash of z will be 2z plus 2, 2z plus 2. Just put z equal to minus 1 plus j. So it is going to be minus 1 plus j plus 2 divided by, this will be 2 times, so 2 times minus 2 plus 2j plus 2. So this is going to come up as how much? 1 plus j divided by this is j2, right? So this is the residue that we have. All right. So what would be the value now? 2 pi I into residue of f of z, that will be 2 pi I into 1 plus j by j2. So j2 got cancelled. Here I actually is nothing but j, so you can consider that. So j got cancelled, so 2 got cancelled, so pi times 1 plus j. So pi times 1 plus j is the answer. So if you see, the solution would be pi into 1 plus j, that is option number B. Okay. All right. Hope you have understood everything. Thank you.